I am back in Madeira and I want to give you an update on my decision about whether I will stay or whether I will leave Madeira. But not only that, in this video I'll be joined once again by my special guest. I will torment myself in a minus 110 degrees cryo chamber and I'll eat a dinner entirely made from bugs and insects. It's going to be a fun one, so let's get going with the decision update. That's right guys, I'm back in beautiful Madeira. But the real question is, how long am I going to be here? I want to start off with a small update on where my head is at for whether I'm staying or whether I'm going to be leaving. Because I have been thinking about it, I've been thinking about it deeply. I've actually been to one of the destinations to really see how it feels. Spent a couple of weeks in Thailand whilst I was away. I didn't make any videos, I just wanted to feel what it was like to live there because it's very different living somewhere, as I found out here, to visiting somewhere. And I think that's a really important thing. I really wanted to go on an adventure and, top my energy levels up by doing that. I just wanted to be boring. I ate, I edited, I walked, and I saw my friends. And it was great. It didn't help me make the decision, but it was great. But what it did do was make me narrow down the choices. So I've ruled out South Korea and I've ruled out Vietnam. Those are fantastic places and I would easily live in those places. But from Vietnam's perspective, it doesn't make any sense to live in a country right next door to a place where all of your best friends are. It just doesn't make sense. So Thailand wins on that one. Bangkok wins on that one. South Korea, another fantastic place, would be amazing for content, great culture, I would love it. However, it is just that little bit further east. It's just a bit further away from home, not in the sense of that I'll miss home, but if I do want to come back, it's just that extra step. And so the decision drops down to two, Bangkok and Madeira. And you'd think that would be easy, but it's not. It still makes it very difficult. I must admit, whilst I was away, I didn't necessarily miss Madeira in a way that made me want to come back here and, really crave it. But when I did get back here, I remembered and I realized why I like it so much. The views, the lifestyle, of course, the place, the people, the connections that I have here. That, I said in the last video, is probably the most important thing. That's making the decision difficult. But I had a comment yesterday, which was quite interesting, on the first video where I announced it, and they said, it doesn't really seem like there's a right and a wrong answer. It just seems like there's two right answers. And that may very well be the case, but it doesn't make it any easier, if you see what I mean. Anyway, in typical Madeira fashion for this time of year, it's sunny, and it's raining at the same time. But that's not a problem because I need to get home because I have a special guest coming. Whether you want to order a taxi when you land, message your family that you are safe, find the best restaurants nearby, or simply need data to upload your favorite snaps to social media, you're going to want to get yourself a Saily eSIM. An eSIM works just the same as a normal SIM card, but with an eSIM, you don't actually need a physical SIM card, making it far easier to set up and use. Not only are they fantastic value, you can buy a Saily eSIM from their app and choose exactly how much data you want, and with over 200 destinations to choose from, you'll never be left fumbling around and trying to find dodgy public Wi-Fi. Download the Saily app. And don't forget to use the code JoeyP at checkout to get 15% off your first eSIM. Well, it's not just me who's back. Leah is back on the channel by popular demand. Everyone wants to know one thing from you, and that, how has your life changed since you've become a YouTube superstar after your scuba diving video? Money rolling in, people recognizing you in the street, asking you for autographs?
Not really.
Not really? Well, maybe the check is still in the post. Anyway, he's gonna hang out for the day with me, so we thought, or I thought, we'd turn the camera on. We're gonna do some baking. What do you reckon? Cookies? You're gonna make them?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna eat them?
No.
Excuse me. Let's go do it. Before we got baking, Leah had a handmade gift for me after our scuba diving course. This was nice, very nice to receive. And I had a couple for her from my trip away, so let's get through those and then let's get baking. All right, first one. What do you reckon?
It's cool.
Or ugly?
It's cool.
Sure?
Yeah.
What about that one?
I love it.
And one more thing.
The purple t-shirt.
Show them. Cool?
Yeah.
You're a monster?
You will, but okay.
Well, this is your recipe. So you're making it, you're doing the hard work. We're doing a simple recipe from Recipe Tin Eats. It says it's the easiest chocolate chip cookie recipe ever. And that's what you need, right? You're a good cook?
Yes.
Okay, well, gonna tell us what we have here?
Flour, golden sugar, brown sugar,
Baking powder.
Yeah, baking powder, salt,
Chocolate.
chocolate, eggs,
Yeah.
measuring cups thingies.
And a bowl.
Yeah.
How easy is that? So the first thing I want you to do is come over to the oven and we'll turn the oven on to 180. So we need to preheat the oven. Yeah? And then we turn it on to the fan. Check it's all good in there. Yeah, we're good. Then what I would like you to do, what does it say in the recipe? It says measure out the flour into the bowl. So can you put 1 3/4 cups or 265 grams of flour into that bowl? Why don't you just do the grams? It's easier. And this was my lunch, watermelon. But looks like we're having cookies instead, doesn't it? 265 grams. Keep going. Done?
Yeah.
Next, I would like you to do 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Perfect. All right, get that in. And then 1/2 of one of those of the baking powder, which is this. That's a bit more than half. Go on then.
Only that?
Yeah, and now mix it up. That will do. You like cooking and baking?
Yeah.
We always do it together, don't we?
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing that I've ever cooked you? What have we done? We've done bread, we've done pizzas, we've done cookies,
There's,
crispy potatoes.
Yeah.
That's your favourite?
yeah.
Crispy potatoes?
Yes.
Well, maybe next time we'll teach them how to do that. Or maybe or should we keep it our secret?
Secret.
You want to chop the
The
chocolate?
two?
Yeah, you can do 2. You can never have too much chocolate, can you? Now, how are you with a knife? So, did you know the most important thing when chopping chocolate is this? First of all, you break it up into pieces. You take 2 pieces. You take 1 for you, and you take 1 for me. And then you put it in your mouth. That's the most important thing when you're cutting. Careful! Jesus! Keep the knife facing down. Keep your fingers away. Put the other hand on top. Yeah. And then cut through the chocolate into big chunks. There you go. You don't have to do so many at a time, but yeah, you're going to be a chef. So next up, I need 175 grams of butter. Where's our butter? Did we forget the butter and the ingredients? You need butter. 175 grams of butter into that bowl, please.
Not for me eating.
Chocolate, go on. You can't resist. That's the best bit of baking. You get to eat all of the bits afterwards. There you go. Now, have you done the butter?
Yes.
Now, do me a favor. Don't let anyone ever tell you that cookies are unhealthy. It's a lot of butter, isn't it? Now, what we're going to do with the butter, this is why it's the easiest recipe alive. You don't cream the butter. Apparently, you put it in the microwave and melt it. So this is interesting. So we'll go for 20 seconds. Let's see how that turns out. That butter is melting. Can you weigh out 110 grams of each sugar, please? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. So
Done it?
now?
Close?
Yes.
All right. And what we're going to do is now the butter's done, we're going to put the butter or the sugar into the butter and whisk it up quickly. Okay, go on then. So all of that sugar quickly into the butter, and then you're going to mix it fast for 15 seconds.
Is it fast?
Yeah. Now, the eggs go in. 1 egg yolk and 1 egg. Now whisk that for 15 seconds.
I was gonna
Keep going.
buy the Pokemon Scarlet.
Is that with all your money that you earn from YouTube? Right, now you're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna drop the flour in.
Is that the dough?
Well, it's going to become the dough. Look at that.
Looks like caramel.
And we've got the chocolate chips, and the trick is a little bit of flour in the chocolate chips, and they don't sink to the bottom of the cookies.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Don't put it yet.
Yeah, you need to get all of that mixed in first. Scrape
Okay,
the
now you
sides.
try.
Right. All right. You don't want the hard work. So we fold it in. So fold it round and cut. Fold it round and cut. Better?
Yeah.
All right, so it's almost mixed in. Now we get the chocolate chips in.
No!
Why, you wanted to eat them?
Yeah.
Yeah, funny that. Look at that. Camera woman. How good does that look? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Want to try it?
Wait, let me just get a chocolate chip. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It'll be even better when it's ready and cooked. Do I get a lick?
No.
Big cookies or small cookies?
Big.
What a stupid question. Yeah, I want a full one of those. You don't have to put it all in there, just make sure it's roughly, otherwise it will be hard to get out now. Well, that works. But maybe a little bit.
Rounded.
No, that's good, but away from the edge. There you go.
Is that too much? This is the mega one for me.
All right. That's too much. And then, do you want to get the oven for me? Careful. Yeah. Go on. Open. Open, open. More, 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 more. In they go. And now we wait. And whilst we wait, you want to show them a handstand, don't you? You ready? Take one. Right. Find your balance. Find your balance. Ready? Ah. All right. Take two. All right. Ready? All right. Find your balance. You got it? Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Well done. Well, I'd say they turned out pretty well. Not bad for being made by a 10-year-old, huh? Anyway, let's see what she thinks of them. Come on then. These are the goods of your hard work.
Is it hot?
It's warm, just how you want a cookie.
It's good.
Out of 10?
9.
9?
Yeah.
What could improve?
Just a 9.
Just a 9.
Yeah.
You're happy then? That's all we want. Okay, yeah, cookies. I was going to say cookies were a success. I think that says a lot, doesn't it? Thank you for joining. We're going to hang out, we're going to play, we're going to eat cookies, enjoy our time together. And next up, I have something for you that I have never done in Madeira. So, yeah, we'll see you guys there. When I was on the live stream the other day, I bumped into someone and they heard what I was doing and they said, why don't you come along to Coolzone, a health longevity spa, and try out our facilities and show your viewers. So I came here, why not? Come and check it out. And well, this should be a little bit of fun for you guys, maybe a little bit of torture for me, because in here they have a chamber which goes down to minus 110 degrees. Let's go in, I'll tell you all about it, and then you can watch me suffer. Let's do it. So, this is Coolzone Madeira. Essentially, it's a high-tech longevity and wellness center. The main attraction is their cryo chamber. It's the largest in the world, and it gets down to minus 110 degrees, which helps to boost your energy and circulation in just a few minutes. They also have hyperbaric oxygen therapy. For that, you're in a chamber breathing almost pure oxygen, which is meant to help with recovery and mental clarity. Beyond those, they have other technologies like infrared light tunnels, lymphatic drainage systems, and advanced body scans, something I'll be doing in a second. It's a very different kind of wellness experience, focused entirely on technology and biohacking, and after signing the forms and entering my details, it was time for my welcome drink. I've never been served a glass of liquid oxygen before. Wait, this looks...
Do you want to smell it? I wouldn't advise it.
Go on, I'll smell it.
And let's have a live reaction.
That smells like toilet cleaner. That's the nice way of saying it. She said it smells like chlorine. I smell toilet cleaner. This is good for you?
Usually healthy stuff is...
Usually
healthy stuff doesn't smell or taste great, if we were being quite honest.
Thankfully, I didn't need to drink it pure. It was diluted. Someone's actually drunk this before, right?
Someone has drunk it pure, even in pure shot.
And they're alive?
They survived. Funnily enough, they survived.
Of all the things I've had on this channel, all the weird things I've eaten. In fact, later in this video, you're going to see some weird things that I'm eating. I'm not worried about that. But this glass of water has got my heart beating.
So just think, any internal inflammation that you're aware of or not, usually gets relieved from that.
Okay. Yes, the less said about that, the better. Time for the body scan. Just before we get started, we're going to start with the body scan, but I thought I'd introduce Lily.
I'm your health specialist today.
Health specialist
and I'll
today.
be guiding you through the circuit.
I'm going to survive. And this is, well, that I don't like. But this is meant to be not just good for your health, but this is meant to be good for your longevity and anti-aging and things like that. And you've done this yourself, right?
I do this every single day.
And Lily's actually 48. Clearly it works. Let's see how much younger I'm going to look after this if I survive that minus 110. Anyway, before that, it's body scan.
Yes.
See how much weight I really put on this trip. Let's get going.
Our body scan done.
Done.
Now the analysis is just going to perform.
Do its thing.
Yeah.
All right, so that was easy. About 15 seconds, spun around. It's taken the scans, and it's just a couple of minutes before we get the results back. And it's going to give me full body scan, full values. And you just told me it's even going to tell us if one side of my body is longer than the other. No dirty jokes, but that can be from like musculoskeletal issues or...
Yes, it can be for several reasons, but what we really want to see is all the body values. So we'll be able to see fat-free mass, muscle mass, visceral fat. These are very, very important things.
These are going to be high after 2 weeks in Thailand. Oh, it actually looks quite like me.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. None of them are in amber.
Good.
She paused way too long when she said that's good. The one you're really worried about
is the waist to hip ratio, which is actually visceral fat. So that's the fat that grows around your organs. It can cause a lot of problems, a lot of diseases later in life. So this is something that we really want to stay on top of.
Yeah.
And yours is excellent.
Excellent?
Excellent. Yeah, yours is excellent, honestly.
I didn't eat enough mukrob, crispy pork in Thailand. Obviously, I could have eaten more. And this is after putting on weight. I put on 2 kilos whilst I was away. It's been my birthday as well, so
but
birthday
everything,
cake.
honestly, everything is within the correct ratio, and your basal metabolic rate is the amount of calories you can intake daily.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you can still eat a good amount.
1,684 calories.
Yeah.
That's not actually that much, is it? It's like 3 Snickers bars.
Well, you shouldn't be eating Snickers bars at all.
I'm in the wrong place. So she was just showing me you have all of the measurements, everything. Arms, legs, body, height. I just found out I'm a centimetre taller than I thought. So that look at that. That's a win. That's getting updated on every profile I have. And she said that one side is slightly longer than the other. I'm claiming that's from an old broken ankle injury. Not actually that I'm just lopsided.
Even though certainly we'll have to deal with that, we're going to take a look at your posture.
I knew I liked her. And this is where it gets interesting, because the results of my posture were in, and I thought my posture was quite good. Not terrible. However, things to work on, as you can see, a slight misalignment, which I would have no idea about if I didn't have these scans.
Very happy with your results. I'm very satisfied with them. You should be too. Everything seems fine. The one thing you can take away from this is improved posture. Take a look at your ankle, which has been neglected for 3 years, and you can add a bit more muscle if you're going and you're working out at the gym or whatever it is. But all good. All good, yeah.
I've got to admit, that wasn't as bad as what I thought. I thought it was going to be much worse. Obviously, I'm holding the mic because there's nowhere to clip it. I hate it when YouTubers do this, but forgive me. But I would have liked to have done that when I was actually at my physical peak in the last couple of months before the trip. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go away after these sessions. We're going to have a little chat, actually. We're going to do the cryo stuff now. Then we're going to have a little clinic session. She's going to give me some advice. And then I'm going to go away and work my butt off and come back for an update and see what changes I've made. There's a little bit of motivation, isn't there? All right, now we've done the analysis. Next up is the, what would you call this? The cryo chamber slash...
So this now we're going to go into is the infrared light tunnel.
Okay, so that comes before the cryo chamber.
Yeah.
And the infrared light tunnel is good for oxygen, skin issues, so you said it boosts collagen production. It's going to make me look very young. No comments about that, please, but it was time to get in the infrared light tunnel and complete this stage of the process. There are different sections. You just press a button on the wall and it lasts about 30 seconds for each one. Whoa, that was fun. More fun than I expected. In fact, I didn't expect it to be fun, but it was fun, especially the vibration one. The vibration one is really cool and I could stay on that all day. But interesting experience. I can see how and I can see why it's going to be doing good things for you. And I'm talking to avoid the inevitable of getting in those cryo rooms. Let's go find Lily and let's get in there. Found Lily and it was time to get suited and booted for the cryo chamber. Yeah, lots of protection here. Gloves, hat, mask. Fully suited and booted, huh? Ready to, exactly. It doesn't feel like I'm going into my... Well, we're starting with -10, right?
Yeah, minus 10 degrees Celsius for chambers. The second one is minus 60 degrees.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to try and hold is minus 110. I'm going to try and keep you in as long as possible with me. Sorry.
All right. Ready?
So we're ready for the cryo.
-10.
Minus 10 degrees Celsius.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ooh. Prickly, but it's okay. It's not as bad as what I expected. This is okay, I can deal with this. I thought it was going to be worse. Well, I guess the problem with these is not the immediate hit of cold. It's as you stay in here longer, your core temperature starts to drop.
Yeah. Well, let's see how you feel now with minus 60.
Minus 60? All right. Let's see. I'm worried about the camera. Let's see if the camera survives.
You won't say as long.
Minus 60. Oh my. Whoa. Look at that. Can you see? That is a different level of cold.
Take it, breathe.
How many times a day do you do this? All week?
It depends. The most I've done in a day was 6 times.
6. Oy, aye, aye. But this is what I like. This is where it becomes a mental challenge as much as just a physical challenge. This is like the hike when I was hiking across Madeira. Mental challenge.
Next
110. All right. Ooh, okay.
So that was the first two. Usually it's
Yeah.
Obviously.
So you're saying we're elite.
Yes.
We're elite. That was all right. I could survive that. Now we're going to go into minus 110. Now I'm not going to take the camera into minus 110. That would be crazy. How long are we going to try and stay in for? 2 minutes? Or as long as we can?
As long as you can.
Okay.
The first time it's different.
What's a good time? Just give me a time.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
That seems steep. However, we're going to get her colleague to film us and you can see us suffer. So we'll just go grab her and then we're going to get in. Well, no turning back now. This time, straight into minus 10, but no waiting around this time. You go straight into minus 60. Again, no waiting around. And then you go straight into minus 110. The cold hits you. But there's no time to wait around. We've got to get the exercises going and the 2-minute clock begins. Oh my, that, I mean, there is quite a jump from minus 10, I was gonna say 10 degrees, I wish, minus 10 to minus 60. It's okay, you get in, you think, it's not as cold as what I think. And then you get into minus 110, and it's frosty, and the longer it goes on, it gets worse and worse. And I could feel maybe on my moustache, the air was condensing and you could feel little icicles on the top of my lip. But she's right, she said beforehand, you're gonna come out and feel like you're full of energy. I feel like that now. Maybe not run the marathon like she said, but I definitely feel good after it. We did 2 minutes. I think I could have gone longer. She cut me off. She didn't want to push it on my first time. She said you can get freezer burn. Freezer burn on a human skin. But yeah, what an experience. Cool experience. Would I do it again? Maybe not on camera, but we're gonna give it one more round and then we're gonna just get some advice and wrap this little section up, because I've got something very, well, if that wasn't tormenting enough, I've got a meal that again is going to torment me a bit. So you're gonna wanna watch that one too. I'm gonna do one more round. We're gonna push 5 minutes, I think. See you in a sec. And after my consultation to get my personalised plan based on my results, it was time for dinner. Let's go eat. Dinner, and I promised you something unique and a little bit interesting, and I think I'm going to deliver. I've come to Next Hotel. It's actually one of my recommended hotels in my travel guide. If you haven't got that, you can get that here. 4-star hotel, right on the ocean front, sea access, pools, bars, restaurants, nice rooms, you name it. This place has got it. Definitely recommend it. But they invited me to an event, and it's called Bug Appetite, where the menu, everything on the menu includes bugs or insects, if you can believe. And now, there was going to be an event, it was going to be a big event, but it got cancelled, unfortunately, because of the weather. And in traditional Madeira style, it's blue skies and it's calm. There is no storm. As you would expect in Madeira, things change pretty quickly. However, I was gonna say I don't know what to expect from this meal, but actually I have a menu here. And every single course either has a bug, either has an insect, or either has a larvae. Is this going to be a Halloween special, or is it going to be tasty? We're about to find out. This is the poke bowl, which actually is a super famous dish now. Everywhere has poke bowls of like raw salad, raw fruit, seafood, whatever you want. This one is the cricket poke bowl with 4 glorious crickets on top. I guess there's shredded vegetables in there, fresh vegetables, tomatoes, cucumbers, courgette, peanuts, tomatoes. It looks good, coriander on top. Let's see. Let's just say that. Let's see. Chopsticks, fan of that. Clearly, they've seen that I'm thinking of moving to Asia. They bring the chopsticks out just to test if I can use them. I'm just gonna try a cricket. If you're gonna do this, I think maybe you just need to get over the fear or the phobia. See what it's like. Okay, interesting. I'll hold my thought. Let's try it with the, whilst the flavor is in my mouth, let's try it with the poke bowl. You know what? That one, surprising. That is better than I expected. The crickets, you can see, they're fried, they're deep fried, they're crunchy and they're crispy. Almost like a chip, almost like a crisp. Maybe that's a bit extreme, but they have a very savory flavor. And with that salty, you know, the soy sauce in that poke bowl, and then the freshness and the crunch from the veg, because it's not raw, but it's not really cooked, it's maybe just blanched. It works really well. That's surprising, isn't it? Oh boy, oh boy. What do we have here? The hot dog, the crab and grasshopper hot dog, has turned up. This looks really cool, actually, and I like that it's come in, you know, the American style. You've got the checkered red and white. Oops, I'm trying to get rid of the grasshoppers, aren't I? It's the paper that goes around it, actually. That one, when I saw the menu, that one stood out to me. The other one which stood out to me was the bao. And it's funny, they've come on the same dish. The bao is absolutely stuffed. Another Asian dish, but it's absolutely stuffed with those bugs. I don't even know which one is. Which one is it? Cricket bao buns with suno mono and karashi. I might start with one I was looking forward to, the hot dog. Wow, the inside of that hot dog is absolutely jam-packed with delicious sweet crab meat. On top, pickled onions, crunchy grasshoppers, and then what looks like crispy onions. That is another fantastic dish. Oh, maybe even better than the first one. This one looks even more extreme because, to be honest, crab, you're never going to go wrong with crab, are you? Even if you put a grasshopper on top of it, you're not going to go wrong with crab. But this one literally is the bowl with the crickets inside. There's nothing to hide from in this one. Okay. Let's do it. All right, that one is the best so far. I can't really say why. It's sweet, it's salty, it's crunchy. The pillowy soft bow works really well with it. It's reminiscent of some Asian dish that I've had, but I can't put my finger on it. And it's just incredibly Moorish. Of all of them, that's the one I want to keep going back to. And the dishes keep coming. We have 3 here. We have a burger, which looks like it's going to be the barbecue tenebrio mini burger. We have the croquetas, which is also with the same insect. And then we have the espetada. You can't come to Madeira without having espetada, can you? So we have the grasshopper espetada. Look at that. I think that's where we're going to start. And they're glazed with yakiniku sauce, whatever that is. Hopefully tasty. Yeah, tasty. I think the grasshoppers are definitely an acquired taste, especially in this form. I've had different ones before where it's been with chili and lime, and they taste a bit different, but I guess different species taste differently. Definitely an acquired taste. I like it, I like that bitterness. But maybe the crickets were a little bit better for me overall, more savory. But what about these tenebrio croquetas? Actually, I'll bite one in half. Let's look at the inside. Kidney bean on the inside. That is tasty. I've got to be honest, very savory, very beany, crunchy on the outside, soft and smooth on the middle, deeply savory. You wouldn't know there was an insect inside that. It's just a very, very good croqueta. That one is good, and with a slightly spicy mayo on the outside. That's a little bit of me, that one. Now, everyone loves a burger, myself included. But again, as you can guess, I'm gonna say I've never had a beetle burger or a larvae burger or whatever this one is. It's just gonna be a first time. Now, it's not meat, it's like a croquette. Again, it's like one of those veggie burgers. But it's very smoky. This one you wouldn't know, you definitely wouldn't know. It's made with bug or insect. And I think for some of them, that's probably what you want, right? Like, you want to enjoy it, and enjoying that type of thing without really staring a grasshopper down in the eyes before you put it in your mouth. But what you want it to be is tasty. And this one certainly is tasty. All right, I've just moved inside. Better light, it's a little bit dark out here, so I wanted you to see the desserts because a trio of desserts have turned up. We have brownie. You know they're all coming with bugs and insects. I don't need to say that again. But we've got brownie, we've got lollipops, and we've got little malasadas with the grasshoppers on top. Lollipop, for the big kids like me, looks pretty cool. You've got some of those larvae on the inside in there. I mean, that's probably one to have at the end of the meal. I'll walk home with this one. I'm sure that one's gonna, it's sugar. It's gonna be nice, isn't it? Gonna like that one. Brownie with caramel sauce and brittle, peanut brittle. And then you can just see on top, it's absolutely covered. It's covered in those larvae as well. You're never going to go wrong with a rich chocolatey brownie, caramel sauce, and a few larvae, are you? And then malasadas. Now, this is a great little dessert that you can find all over Madeira, actually. Usually Venezuelan. I think it's Venezuelan dish. So I'm interested to try it like this. Tasty, very tasty. Fun meal, I'm glad they did this for me rather than just cancel it with the event being cancelled. Something unique, something interesting to show you. So thank you to Next Hotel. Do check them out, as I say, recommended hotel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and like the video, that really helps me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.